There is a moment right before a stranger decides to help you when the decision has already been made, not by them, by the sky. Scientists noticed something strange when they studied thousands of small human interactions across different cities. People held doors open more often on certain days. Strangers gave directions more patiently. Cashiers rounded down the price without being asked. At first, nobody could explain the pattern because it had nothing to do with the people themselves. It had to do with what was happening above their heads. Sunlight, it turns out, does something to the human body that most people never notice. When skin absorbs a certain amount of direct light, the brain quietly increases the release of a chemical linked to mood stability. That chemical does not just make people feel brighter. It lowers the mental cost of helping someone else. Under clear skies, generosity becomes cheaper for the brain to afford. But the story gets stranger. Researchers tracking the same city across different weather conditions found the opposite effect on overcast, heavy days. It was not sadness that reduced kindness. It was something more physical. Low-pressure systems, the kind that arrive before rain, slightly reduce oxygen efficiency in the bloodstream. The body senses this as a subtle threat, even if the mind is unaware of it. And under any form of perceived threat, no matter how small, an ancient survival rule activates. Protect your own resources first. Time, energy, money, attention. All of it tightens, like a hand closing slightly around what it already holds. This is not weakness. It is an inherited defense system built for a world where storms once meant real danger, and real danger meant fewer resources to share, which means every rainy day carries a small, invisible echo of ancestors preparing for scarcity. Here is where it becomes almost unsettling. Cities that experience sudden shifts from sunlight to storm show measurable changes in things like tipping behavior, charitable donations, and even how long people wait to let another person go first in traffic. Not because anyone consciously decided to be less kind, because their nervous system quietly recalculated risk before their conscious mind even had an opinion. And this effect is strongest in something scientists did not expect: cooperation between complete strangers. People who already trust each other barely change their behavior with the weather. But between two people who have never met, weather becomes a silent third variable in the negotiation of trust. A sunny sky can make a hesitant stranger help a lost tourist. A heavy, gray afternoon can make the same stranger walk past without a second glance. The wildest part is that if you ask people why they did or did not help someone that day, almost none of them mention the weather at all. They explain it with stories about being busy, being tired, being in a hurry. The real reason sits quietly underneath all of it, shaping decisions before language even gets involved. So the next time a crowd feels unusually cold toward each other, or unusually warm and open, look up. The explanation might not be in anyone's mind at all. It might be written across the sky.